Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another speed build video. Happy Christmas Eve. By the way, I'm recording this on Christmas Eve and you're probably gonna see this on Christmas Eve or the day before Christmas Eve depending on where you are from. And yeah, this is my last Christmassy build for the year and also my last speed build for the year, because I am going on a break. If you haven't caught it already, if you don't watch my Bear Legacy Challenge, first of all, why? No, I'm kidding. Some people just don't like to watch Let's Plays, I know. And second of all, I am going to be taking a 2-week long break from creating content and focusing on just, well, I guess just resting and recharging my batteries for the first week of 2022 and also the last week of December. Okay, that was neither here nor there. I don't know why I said it like that. But so yeah, we'll talk about that more in a second. So let me just introduce you to I'm so sorry. I just woke up. To this build. This build is a kind of like, I'm gonna call it like a boho-ish house celebrating Christmas, and it is filled with CC. So I decided to, for the first time on my channel, I think, build with CC. I've done CC builds before privately, but and on stream, but I've never really done it on this channel before. And I was thinking, I'm feeling like using CC finally, so I should just go ahead and try to do something with CC, because I do enjoy a great CC build, and I have been dying to use the collection I have in my computer. I have a lot of CC. If you guys have seen my my CC, not really my CC folder, but if you guys have been on my streams before, you know that I have a ton of CC. And I was like, okay, it's time to use it at least once before this year ends. So this is my first ever CC build on YouTube. I hope you guys like it. I'm not gonna be posting this on the gallery, I don't think, because I don't know how to give you guys everything, because I'm not supposed to upload everything that's in this file to you, and I am really bad with CC management and remembering where my CC is from. So I will try my best to point out some of the things, some of the CC creators that I use in this build, but I'm going to do a really bad job of it, just letting you guys know. So we'll see how it goes. All right, you can always, like, I don't know, drop me a comment and ask if you really want to know like what one item is from, and I never really told you, and I will try my best to go find out where it's from. I have an 85% chance I'll be able to find it, because sometimes they don't label who they are in the descriptions in game, you know, and I don't remember where things are from because I download way too much, and I go into this like I don't know, trance when I download CC, and I just like download everything. But anyways, okay, now the exterior of the house is almost done. At this point in time, I didn't know that I didn't think about using CC yet. I was still like, oh, let's do a no CC build. So everything's no CC at the moment. The exterior of the house is gonna change multiple times in terms of like wallpaper and stuff, but the general shape of the house is there. I already knew that I wanted to do like a more coastal. I was inspired by those like coastal boho chic kind of houses, so I was trying to channel that vibe. I'm not sure if I succeeded in channeling that vibe. I think after using all the CC that I own and going for the vibe that it ended up becoming, I think it's more of like a Lux boho place. I think it's not very coastal boho chic anymore, I don't think, but it's still kind of more on the organic side. I have a lot of wooden furniture in the house, and there's a lot of vases, and it's very cozy as usual. I really like doing like cozy builds, but it's yeah, it's more on the luxe side. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't really know. Maybe in 2022, shall we make a resolution to no more terms about interior design and architecture? I mean, in this line of work, Isn't it good to, you know some stuff? But yeah, I actually do like what I did with this like driveway extension thing. Initially, I did want to do a garage. So you saw at one point I tried to build a box instead of like a sheltered area, but I decided that it didn't look really nice. I really like the house, how it looks like on its own. So I decided to do the shelter thing, and I think it's quite special, quite nice. I really like doing that. And at least it's sheltered now, so you can oh, but you still have to walk in through the front door where it's not sheltered. Okay, I guess we'll have to work on that too in 2022. Planning out better floor plans for my houses. Oh, speaking of floor plans for these houses, this house has only one bathroom, and it's in the master bedroom, because I did a boo-boo building this floor plan. I think I was like so distracted by everything, because I don't know, I don't really have an excuse for it other than I didn't think properly. So I forgot about bathrooms, and so we ended up with just one bathroom in the entire house. I am so sorry. It is going to be functional. Not that you guys are using it, but I'm just saying that it's functional. Everything here is functional. It's just weird. So if I ever play in this house, I think I'll go a little mad, because they'll have to go upstairs to pee and all that. Okay, I just had a sip of my oat milk latte. And we're gonna continue now. What do I say? Okay, this house is built for just like, I imagine, a couple of Sims. Like, I just moved my sim self and my partner's sim self into this build. So I'm not sure if you guys will see them later in the in the shots. In the shots? I don't really know what to call those shots at the end of the video where I show you the house. Well, I guess the overview, in the last part of the video where I show you the house, I have no idea. I'm blanking out on a name for that. So yeah, but basically I moved them in, so I think it's gonna be like a it's just a married couple. You don't have to be married. A couple a couple's home, a couple's abode. I imagine that they're very fashionable, because they do have this really nice house with lots of nice things in it. You'll see later. I'm really excited about how the interior turns out. I am very excited to take pictures in this house, because I think it's gonna look really stunning. I think I did a really good job. But yeah, there we go. That's the only bathroom that I did map out. I didn't really think that far, so it was a fail. I am so sorry. And then by the time I realized it was when I was done finishing the entire house, and I was like, oh wait, there's only one bathroom in this whole lot. If not, I could have like added a bathroom like in the kitchen or something, but I didn't do that, so oopsies. Okay, and so this is where I started realizing that I want to build with CC. When I started with the furnishing, so I went ahead and started with the patio first. Is this the patio? The balcony, I guess. The balcony. I wanted to create like a nice cozy sitting area with the balcony, and at this point I was like, yay, Christmas! Gotta put that huge grass thingy on the wall. But is that called a grass thingy? I don't really know. Holly thing? The holly streamer thing. It looks very furry, so I'm not sure if it's a streamer thing, but basically I tried, and in the end I took it away and I made it more minimal, and I was thinking that maybe the owners of this house are more conscious about how things look, in the sense that they don't want things to look really cliche or traditional, so they went for a more understated vibe for their Christmas. Like, their decorations for Christmas are very muted in tones. There's a lot of Christmas trees around the house, and they have like paper Christmas trees and all that. Like, it's a little bit subtler. It's not a very in your face like, oh, Christmas and all the lights and stuff. It's more of a tasteful vibe to Christmas. Personally, I like to be I guess, like, because I've never really, oh my god, my throat, give me one moment. Okay, I'm so sorry that you had to hear that. I don't think I'm cutting that out. Yeah, so I'm gonna use this Christmas tree a lot in the entire build. This is by Simcredible, I think, in one of their Christmas collections of CC, and that tree saved this entire build because I didn't know how to make a build look Christmassy without using like the Christmas stuff from the game itself, because it's really hard to do that. I don't really have a lot of like CC custom content, but I happen to have that tree, and that saved everything. So apparently, if you haven't gathered it already, I didn't actually go on a CC spree, a downloading spree, shopping spree, before doing this thing. So I just used whatever CC I had in my folder already, and yeah, and I just made something work with that. That's how this thing came about. Yeah, but overall, this was a really fun build to build. I have that holly thing, like I guess it's a recolor of one of the wall plants from the game itself. I like that plant very much, and the recolor with the holly just makes it look more festive, so I just kind of changed it up with that, and I placed one on the door as well. It is functional, and it just looks really it's better, it's like an upgrade from a Christmas wreath, I think, and it's pretty cute in my opinion. Yeah, and then I changed out the windows from the Snowy Escape ones to these ones from, I think it is by Ciboulette. I think it's by Ciboulette, and I really like Ciboulette's stuff. Oh, also, if you are one of those simmers who are very affected by Alpha CC and Maxis Match CC being together, and you're like, why? This build is going to probably trigger you, because I don't really care. I think like in my head I can just see how things go, so I don't need it to be aesthetically the same. Though I think like for the most part they do end up looking quite harmonious together. The only thing I can think of that might be a little off-putting, even to me, is the fireplace that I'm gonna put in a little bit. But yeah, for this sunroom, I went for a sitting area in this style, like a diagonal style. I think it turned out really well. I didn't, like when I do diagonal walls, and I don't know why, I think I did a diagonal wall because I was like, I'm so sick of just doing normal straight walls, like non-diagonal walls. And I like my sunroom, so I did a sunroom like this, and yeah, it all fell together quite well, and I really like how this sitting area turned out. I think you can kind of grasp the vibe a little bit more at this point. It does change a little bit over time, but I mean, like, I guess it doesn't change, but it intensifies a lot more, like the style of the house. But yeah, the CC creators are awesome, honestly. Like all these wonderful things that I get. One of my favorite CC creators, right? I think she's not. I don't know if it's a she. I think they're I guess they do like those HD, like I think alpha CC style. They are called Sundays, and they do really, really detailed, like lifelike objects, and they usually have like that I guess Bali, Indonesian, Southeast Asian rustic vibe to their look, and I really enjoy that vibe. So I think like this entire house turned out being like a little bit more on the tropical side. Like I imagine this house celebrating Christmas in like a more Southeast Asian setting where it's like it's not snowing, it's not gonna snow. But I think I built this all in like a non-snowing weather, right? So but I think I'm still going to see how it looks like in the snow. I tried, it didn't look as good, but oh, maybe I should name this Tropical Christmas and then just do away with the snow, because it didn't look that good in the snow. Oh, we might do that. Let me know if I did that, because I don't know right now. But that's a good idea, because yeah, when I built this I didn't think about snow at all. So I guess like because of the whole like, I guess resort-ish, Bali-ish vibe, I don't know. It's very woodsy, very rustic, very, like I said, boho and stuff, right? So the vibes just didn't really call for snow, but it's still like warm and cozy, but it's more in the lighter side. Oh, but there's a fireplace. Well, I don't care. It's okay. Either way it works. I really like this nook that I did over on this side of the entrance. I did put some pillows there. I created it with kitchen cabinets and this thingy that I got from, I have no idea who the creator is. It could have been either Cibulet or Sundays or someone. It could have been someone else, totally random. I have so many things from so many different places. I have no idea where everything's from. I think the Christmas tree decoration on the wall, right, the 3 Christmas tree thing, that's by Winner9 if I'm not mistaken. Winner9 is another amazing CC creator who also does like those hyper realistic looking furniture as well, and I really like downloading their stuff. And I do skip over some of the I do cut away a lot of the cluttering of tables and stuff, because I feel like cluttering took me an entire, I don't know, like an entire century to do. Because I don't know, it's really fun, but it also involved a lot of scrolling for things and also a lot of like placement and tool modding and stuff. I like, even, I don't know, tool modding is the best thing. It saves my life. Oh, and lighting is always a really big part of my build. So this house will not be as how it looks like without me fiddling with all the lighting and making sure that they are all of the proper warmth and the proper intensity. So you will see me going around fiddling with lights a lot, and then it usually turns into a more like orangey yellow vibe depending. I have to, like, because the game is a game so I cannot turn every single light into like a deep orange or a yellow light because the lighting will be off. So I'll have to like figure out the best combination of a couple of colors to make it look the best that it can. So yeah, I love doing lighting. But this is the kitchen. I really like that marble countertops. Actually, if I can have that as my actual kitchen's countertop, I will be very happy. Maybe I should bring this picture of this kitchen to my contractor when I do start looking for a place to live. Or rather, start thinking about what I can do. What's going to be done to my new place, which is not a thing yet. I'm still living with my parents. I don't know when that's going to happen, but you know, yeah, I really like how this entire kitchen looks like. I'm going to ask my partner if he likes it too. Partner, do you like it? You're watching this, right? Let me know. Yeah, and yeah, one of my favorite kitchens I've ever done. Honestly, CC kitchens are really, really gorgeous and nice to do. Actually, kitchens are usually very nice to do regardless of whether it's CC or not. Oh, I do hang those like lights everywhere, and I think it's very Christmassy on windows and stuff. So yeah, I love that. I don't really know what else to say. This kitchen turned out to be a really weird layout. But I feel like in a regular normal kitchen, it does make sense for it to have like an island and then like a table squeezed into the corner like that. If your kitchen turns out to be like a layout that's like this, you know what I mean? So it turned out looking the way that I don't know. It just not the way that I wanted. I didn't really know what I wanted. I just kind of, you know, when I build stuff, it's just build a box and then furnish the box. that's the process. So I guess it just all fell together really nicely, and I really like how it turned out. Yeah, and then the Christmas tree, I put it in the basket, and that really saved the day, honestly. Christmas tree everywhere, that made it look a lot more festive. And it just reminds you of Christmas at every single corner, but it's not too much. So it's like, it's a lot because it's everywhere, but it's not too much because it's not in your face Christmas with like all the cliche Christmas decor and stuff. So I did do that, and yeah, I really love CC stuff. Oh my god, look at all the plants. The plants are the best part, and also like all the clutter. CC clutter, CC plants, wonderful, beautiful stuff. And I tried to lay the table. I wanted to lay, because I have like quite a couple of CC like deco food items that I could just like put on the table and pretend that they were having a feast, like you know, this baguette. I do add the baguette on the counter because it feels like something you'll have in the kitchen, like at the ready, so that you can go and have like breakfast or whatever if you want to. But I didn't know how to make it look good. So I decided to just go for like a regular decor for the table, so I just pretended that it's always set and ready for the next meal, you know, like it's just honestly, I feel like I would do that as well. When I have my own house, I'll have the table set and I'll have everything look really good. Honestly, if my younger self can hear me now, because my younger self will be like, it's a table, it's okay, we'll just like put food on it when we have to eat, and then we'll just leave it we'll just have things on it when we're not eating, like yeah, because my younger self is very unorganized, disorganized, and very messy. Not dirty, just messy. Wow, but I'm so different now. Anyone else like this? I feel like I grew up, I never thought, because like till very recently, I've always thought that I'll be that messy, never going to organize anything, never gonna be interested in organizing stuff and making things look clean and pretty. Until very recently. So like every time I stop and listen to myself, I'm just like, wow, change. That, you know. Okay, so this is the patio area. It fell together really well. I think that that barbecue pit thing is by Sixum CC. I don't remember, but you guys probably know Sixum. It's like they're like an amazing Maxis Match CC creator. I love downloading their stuff. I haven't actually downloaded a lot of stuff yet, since, I don't know, a couple of months ago. So I feel like if I go CC shopping right now, I will be able to find a lot of new things by all the CC creators that I love going to. And I have so many CC creators that I love that I think my my CC folder is already humongous, and if I download again, it's gonna be humongous. And I don't do a good job with culling, because I feel like I always want the things that I see in my CC folder as something that I will always want, you know what I mean? And then I decided that I wanted a dog in this compound, well, in this lot, so I added like the food bowl by Ravasheen, which also gives that, which also shows water in the bowl when you fill the bowl, which is beautiful. So I add that in, and I added a pet bed. I think that's also by Ravasheen. Ravasheen does wonderful, useful CC. Like it's wonderful. You guys should go check Ravasheen out. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh, and I love all these like mirrors that I have, and then the big ones, the small ones. There's this half, it's not really a half moon, but like it's like almost a full circle one, but it's half, not really half, like it's like 65-70% of a circle. Yeah, very nice stuff. Oh my goodness, my throat. I'm so sorry that you guys have to hear me like clear my throat 1,000 times for this voiceover, but we're not stopping, we're just going. And I hope you enjoyed this one. I really enjoy how this CC build turned out. I feel like I'm gonna do more CC builds next year. I am so sorry. This is a bad idea, I don't know why. I think I'm just I don't think I'm falling sick. Am I falling sick? I don't know, I might be falling sick. Which is why I needed a 2-week break, because I feel like I've been pushing myself way too far. But okay, so these little glittery things are from Praline Sims. Praline Sims does amazing CC in general, like cast CC, build CC, just all the things. And I think a lot of the more alpha CC looking wallpapers that I use are also by Praline Sims as well, because they do really good ones. And yeah, so lots of cluttering here, lots of Christmassy. Like you see, I have like that Christmas tree, the paper Christmas tree thing on the coffee table. Yeah, that's the kind of vibe I want. And I placed down a couple of decoration cups, and oh my goodness, cups of coffee. Who knew? That makes the cozy vibe just come through just by having 2 cups of coffee on the coffee table. That's all it needs. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. And I tried to make it look like someone has been living here. I made it look more lived in. So there's the laptop on the chair. I will be adding pillows at one point, and I'll be using the tool mod to rotate one of the pillows so that it looks as if like someone has placed the pillow out of the way because they were working on something on the laptop on the chair, you know what I mean? You'll see it in a little bit. So yeah, enjoy this part. I really like it. Like when it comes to like adjusting lighting to create a mood, right? I don't know, it's like one of my favorite parts because like lighting makes an entire build fall together, and now you see with like the warm lighting it just looks amazing and very cozy, and it also makes me feel like slowing down my speech as well, so I guess that's also one thing. Okay, now here you can see that I did do some molding to that pillow on the floor. And yeah, this house is as usual a lot smaller than I would have wanted it to be, but it is a 30 by 20 lot in Newcrest. So you guys might have, I don't know if you guys seen the other speed build of the house, their neighbor, this house's neighbor. That's like my black and white suburban house video. I did it quite a couple of months ago, so I tried to match the entire house. I don't know why I'm talking about this now. I guess I forgot to talk about it previously, but I tried to match the house there with the house here, so it looks like it's a part of one entire neighborhood in a sense. I don't know if I'm gonna turn this into a save file, probably not, but it's just cool to, you know, blend into the surroundings, I guess. Oh, I love The Sims, all the possibilities. But yeah, this is the family room, media room, place where you watch TV and hang out. Not on the first floor kind of situation. It's like a multi-purpose room. I put a huge TV in here. This TV is like a painting, but it is actually a TV. It's by I think it's by Harry. It's by Hey Harry and Felixandra, or only Harry. I cannot remember which one it is, but basically amazing. Harry Hey Harry and Felixandra. If you guys don't know them, you guys should. They're the best Maxis Match CC creators, hands down. Honestly, they're like they're wonderful and amazing, and yeah, you should go check them out if you're thinking of doing getting some custom content in your game, if you can. Oh, and over here I was like, okay, so cups and coffee does really do the trick for doing cozy stuff. Or making things cozy. So I added like this tray. I just put a couple of things together, and that became like a little nice hot chocolate station with like the candy canes and stuff. Oh my goodness, I just cannot. It's like, it makes it Christmassy because it's like candy canes and yeah, it hints at hot chocolate and all those, and I'm just like, wow, me, look at me creating cozy vibes for a place. And then I decided that this wall is too plain, but I didn't want to hang something on the wall because like I feel like if you hang something on the wall, it makes it look a lot more cluttered than I wanted it to be, because there's already a couple of things on the wall. So instead of hanging on the wall, I just leaned two paintings, or rather two art pieces on the floor, and it just gave that little more cozy in transition vibe, which I think it's really cool, and I think it's just going to be like a decor piece on the floor the entire time. But yeah, it offered a good contrast is what I'm trying to say. So this is the bedroom, last room of the house before we get to the bathroom, which is the last place that I'm going to be working on. Yeah, everything fell together really well for this one too. I was like, I want this to be really boho-y, but it has to be cozy. It really has to be. And this is the only workspace in the entire house, but I think I made it look really nice. Even the decor on all the surfaces on this dresser, there's one little dresser. I feel like if I were living here, I would need more dressers, but for this space only one fits in, so it's better than nothing, I guess, so I'm just going with that. It's a lot of cluttering, honestly. The furniture are already in place. I honestly, CC cluttering is literally what CC's best at, I guess. So I'm just enjoying looking at all the cluttering. I don't even know what to say anymore. It's just all very self-explanatory. Oh, and instead of a painting, I went for one of those like hanging grass thingy, like those dry grass things, because I think it looks really it looks really rustic and boho is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, and more light adjustment. I spent a long time trying to see what light is the best here, and I decided to go for this one from the game itself. And that's the bedroom done. And for this bathroom, it took me a lot of tries to land on a style that I liked. I really wanted to use the terrazzo floor, but it didn't happen. So it became like wooden and stuff. After a while you'll see it. But yeah, with this said, I'm just doing some additional CCing to the rest of the house, like changing how it looks on the wallpaper and stuff. But with this, we are actually done with the entire build. Thank you so much for watching this if you did. Merry Christmas to you, happy holidays to you and your loved ones, and also happy new year, because I won't be seeing you until the second week of January. But remember to also remember to rest and take some time off to spend with yourself and also with your loved ones, and I'll see you next year. Thank you so much for being a part of my community, guys. I really appreciate you guys very much. I'll see you guys next year. Bye bye.